This is the diagram of Kamal's house and we are asked to calculate the answers as per the instructions given by questions. Okay, so let us start with question number 1 of 1. Let us write by calculating the area of Kamal's garden. We are asked to find the area of Kamal's garden. Okay, this is Kamal's garden. Let me draw here. This is Kamal's garden and length of each side is equal to 20 meter. This is 20 meter and this is 20 meter. Obviously this side is also 20 meter and this side is also 20 meter. Okay, first of all let us learn to calculate the area of a rectangular figure or a square figure. Okay, suppose if we have a rectangle here or a square, okay, we can find area of these figures by simply multiplying its adjacent sides. If this is length and this is breadth, area will be length into breadth. Here also we can find the area of this figure by multiplying the adjacent sides. If this is length and this is breadth, we multiply length into breadth. If the sides are equal, then we say L into L, L square. L into L, L square. In case of a square, we usually say side square, isn't it? Because sides are equal, so side into side is side square. Now let us find the area of Kamal's garden. So each side of Kamal's garden equal to 20 meter, isn't it? Therefore, area of Kamal's garden equal to, we multiply the adjacent sides. Okay, so 20 into 20, 20 into 20. This side is also 20 and this side also 20. We multiply the adjacent sides. 20 into 20. 2 2s are 4, 2 zeros, isn't it? So we put 2 zeros here. Square meter. Okay, unit of area is square meter or meter square. So this is the area of Kamal's garden. Question number 2 of 1. Let us write by calculating how much cost is required to repair the floor of Kamal's veranda if rupees 30 is the cost per square meter. So first let us see the Kamal's veranda. Okay, this is the veranda of Kamal's house, isn't it? Breadth of this veranda is 5 meter. That means this side is also 5 meter. Okay, opposite sides are equal and the length is 10 meter. We can see 10 meter here, isn't it? 10 meter. So this is also 10 meter. Now we have a rectangular shaped veranda here, isn't it? Now the question is, what will be the cost of repairing Kamal's veranda at the rate of rupees 30 per square meter? That means if the cost of repairing 1 square meter is rupees 30, then what will be the total cost for repairing Kamal's veranda, isn't it? So what do? Is we first find the area of Kamal's veranda and then we multiply with the rate. Okay, so let us find the area of Kamal's veranda equal to, how do we find the area? We simply multiply the adjacent sides, isn't it? So length, that is 10 into breadth, this side into this side, we multiply the adjacent sides. That will give us 10 5s are 50 square meter. So the total area of Kamal's veranda is 50 square meter. Now the rate is 30 per square meter, isn't it? Rupees 30 per square meter. That means to repair 1 square meter, rupees 30 is required. So to repair this much area, how much money is required? Therefore, total cost of repairing Kamal's veranda equal to, let me write here, okay, equal to rate into total area. So rate is 30 into total area is 50. Okay, if the cost of 1 apple is rupees 2, then what will be the cost of 10 apples? Means cost of one apple into number of apples, rate into total number, that will give us rupees 20, isn't it? Similarly, cost of repairing 1 square meter is 20, so the cost of repairing 50 square meter will give us 30 into 50, that is 3 5s are 15, 2 zeros we write here. So this is rupees 1500. Okay, now let us do question number 3 of 1. Kamal wants to cover the floor of his reading room with tiles. Let us write by calculating how many tiles will be required to cover his floor of reading room with size of tiles 25 centimeter times 25 centimeter. So this is the question. Let us first see the reading room. This is the reading room, isn't it? This is the reading room of Kamal's house. Let me draw the reading room again. Now this side is equal to this side and this side is equal to 5 meter. 5 meter, 5 meter and 5 meter. So breadth of the reading room is 5 meter and length is 6 meter, isn't it? This is 6 meter. That means this is also 6 meter and this is 5 meter. So we can find the area of this reading room, area of the floor of reading room. The question is, how many tiles will be required to cover the floor of this reading room having size 25 centimeter times 25 centimeter. This is the size of each tile. So what do we do is we find the total area of the floor of reading room, and after that we divide this area by the area of one tile. We get the total number of tiles that will be required to cover the floor of reading room. So first let us find the area of the floor. Area of floor of reading room equal to, we simply multiply the adjacent sides, isn't it? So 6 into 5. This will give us 6 5s are 30 square meter. Area of this floor of reading room is 30 square meter. Now area of each tile is 25 into 25, isn't it? Each tile is in the shape of a square of 25 centimeter side. Length of each side is 25 centimeter. So area of each tile equal to 25 into 25, isn't it? But this is in meter and this is in centimeter. We have to make the unit same. So what do? We convert this centimeter to meters. So 25 centimeter when divided by 100 will give us meter, because 100 centimeter is equal to 1 meter, isn't it? So this also we divide by 100 and this becomes meter. This also becomes meter. 25 ones are 25, 25 4s are 100, 25 ones are 25, 25 4s are 100. So this is 1 upon 4 into 1 upon 4. 1 into 1 is 1, 4 4s are 16 square meter. Size of each tile is 1 upon 16 square meter. Now let us find the required number of tiles to cover the floor of the reading room. Therefore, required number of tiles equal to total area of the floor divided by area of each tile. Total area of the floor is 30 divided by each tile is 1 upon 16. So this is 30 into this 16 goes to the numerator, 16 upon 1. So 16 3s are 48 and this 0 we write here. 1 is always in the denominator of every number, so we forget this 1. Means there is always 1, isn't it? So 480 tiles. Total number of tiles required to cover the floor of this reading room is 480 tiles. Question number 1 of 2. Let us see the following pictures and calculate the area of the colored part. So this is the figure given to us. We are asked to find the area of this colored part. So this is very simple and easy. we simply have to join this line. Okay, after that we can see a small rectangle here, isn't it? Let me draw this rectangle separately out here. So this is the rectangle, this is the colored part. Okay, and after that we have another rectangle, this one. So what we do is we find the areas of these two rectangles separately and add them, so we get the total area of the colored part. Okay, so area equal to area of colored part equal to, first let's see this diagram. The breadth of this rectangle is 3 meter. Okay, this is given 3 meter, this is 3 meter. Okay, this is 3 meter and length is 12 meter, isn't it? Length is 12 meter, length is 12 meter. So area of this small rectangle is length into breadth, 3 into 12. We multiply the adjacent sides, 3 into 12. When we multiply the adjacent sides, we get the area of this colored part. Okay, plus area of this figure, isn't it? So when we find the area of this figure, this area has to be subtracted because we have already calculated while finding the area of this figure, isn't it? So we calculate the area from this point to this point only. So the length is, actually the total length was 8 meter, isn't it? The total length was 8 meter. Now this is 3 meter, we must subtract. So the length becomes 8 minus 3, that is 5, isn't it? Total is 8. 8 minus this 3 has to be subtracted because we have already calculated here. 8 minus 3, that is 5. So the length is 5 and the breadth is 3. Breadth is 3, isn't it? This is also 3 meter. So 3. So area of this rectangle is length into breadth. We multiply the adjacent sides. This is 5 and this is 3. 5 into 3. This is 5, isn't it? Opposite side is equal. 5 into 3. 5 into 3. 3 12s are 36 plus 5 3s are 15. 6 plus 5 is 11. 1 in hand. 3 plus 1 is 4 plus 1 is 5 square meters. Okay, so this is the area of this colored part. Question number 2 of 2. We are asked to calculate the area of this colored part. Okay, so what we do is we join this sides. Okay, this. After that we can see a small rectangle, small but long rectangle. Okay, this rectangle, and breadth of this rectangle is 3 meter. We can see 3 meter, isn't it? This is 3 meter. Length is 26 meter. This is equal, isn't it? Length is 26 meter. So we can find the area of this figure by simply multiplying the adjacent sides, 3 into 26. After that we will find the area of this rectangle also. Okay, and the breadth is 14. Here we can see this one, but we have to subtract 3 meter from here because this 3 meter is already calculated while finding the area of this long rectangle, isn't it? So we have to subtract 3 meter from here. 3 meter has to be subtracted. Total length is 14 minus 3. Total length was 14. We have to subtract 3 meter because we have already calculated here to find the area of this long rectangle. Now the breadth is 3 meter. So area of the colored part will be, I hope you are getting me, of the colored part equal to, first let us write the area of this figure. We multiply the adjacent sides, 3 into 26, isn't it? 3 into 26. After that plus total length was 14, isn't it? 14, but we have to subtract 3 meter here. 14 minus 3. 14 minus 3. This is the length. 14 minus 3. Okay, and the breadth is 3. Breadth is 3. Length into breadth. Okay, Now 3 6 is 18, 3 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7, plus 14 minus 3 is 11. 11 into 3 is 33. 14 minus 3 is 11. 11 into 3 is 33. We add up these two numbers. 8 plus 3 is 11. 7 plus 3 10, plus 1 is 11. 1 into 11 square meters. Okay. Question number 3 of 2. We are asked to calculate the area of this colored part, isn't it? So how do we do this? We simply join these two, okay? This, and we join this also. After that, we can see a long and thin rectangle here on top, isn't it? Breadth of this rectangle is 4 meter, okay? This is 4 meter, this is also 4 meter, because this is 4 meter and this is also 4 meter. This is 4 meter, this is also 4 meter. So breadth is 4 meter. What about the length? Length is actually, this much is 16, isn't it? But we increase 4 meter this side and 4 meter this side. So 16 plus 4 plus 4. 4 plus 4 is 8, 8 plus 16 is 24. Okay. So the length of this small rectangle is 24 meter. This is 24 meter. Okay. We can find the area of this rectangle by simply multiplying the adjacent sides, isn't it? But we have similar rectangle here as well. So what we do? We find the area of one rectangle and we multiply with 2. We get the area of two rectangles at a time. Okay. Now we have another rectangles here also and here also. Length of this rectangle is 9 meter. This is 9 meter. Rectangle is 9 meter long. Breadth is 4 meter. This is 4 meter. Similar rectangle we can see here as well. Length is 9 meter. This much is 9 meter, because this is given to us 9 meter, means this is also 9 meter. Okay, 9 meter, and the breadth is 4 meter. So when we multiply with 2, we get the areas of both rectangles, isn't it? So area of the colored part equal to, first we write the area of this rectangle. Okay, 4 into 24. We multiply the adjacent sides, isn't it? 4 into 24. When we multiply the adjacent side, we get area of this rectangle. But similar type of rectangle is here as well. So we multiply with 2. Means we get the area of two rectangles. Plus area of this rectangle, we multiply the adjacent sides, 4 into 9. 4 into 9. We have similar type of rectangle here as well, so we'll multiply with 2. Okay, so we get the total area of all 4 rectangles, means total area of the colored part. Okay, now let us multiply. 2 4s are 8, 8 4s are 32, 8 2s are 16, 16 plus 3 is 17, 18, 19, 192, plus 2 4s are 8, 8 9s are 72. 2 plus 2 is 4, 9 plus 7 is 16, 1 plus 1 is 2, 264 square meters. Okay, this is the total area of the colored part. Question number 4 of 2. We are asked to calculate the area of this colored part, isn't it? So what do is we simply join this. So we can see a small but long rectangle here on the top, and length of this rectangle is 28 meter. Okay, this is 28 meter, and width is 3 meter, isn't it? Width is same throughout. Okay, so this is 3 meter, 3 meter width. This 3 meter means this is also 3 meter, and this 28 means this is also 28 meter. We can multiply these two adjacent sides and get the area of this rectangle, isn't it? We have similar type of rectangle here as well, so we multiply with 2, we get the area of both the rectangles. Now we find the area of this. Okay, this rectangle. So the total length was 20 meter, isn't it? 20 meter. The total is 20. Total was 20, but we subtract 3 from here and 3 from here. 20 minus 6. 20 minus 6, that is 14. Length of this small rectangle is 14 meter and breadth is 3 meter, isn't it? Breadth is same everywhere, so breadth is 3 meter. Similarly, we can find the area of this rectangle by multiplying the adjacent sides, and we have same type of rectangle here as well, so we multiply with 2 and get the areas of both the rectangles. Okay, therefore area of the colored part equal to, first let us write the area of this rectangle. Okay, 3 into 28, we multiply the adjacent sides, 3 into 28. We have two rectangles of similar shape and similar size, isn't it? So we multiply with 2, we get the areas of both the rectangles, plus area of this, we multiply the adjacent sides, 3 into 14, 3 into 14. Here also we multiply with 2 because we have same type of rectangle here, isn't it? So 2 3s are 6, 6 8s are 48, 8 4 in hand, 6 2s are 12, 12 plus 4 is 16, plus 2 3s are 6, 6 4s are 24, 4 2 in hand, 6 1s are 6, plus 2 is 8. Okay, we add these two numbers, 8 plus 4 is 12, 6 plus 8 is 14, 15 5 1 in hand, 1 plus 1 is 2, 252 square meters. Area of all four rectangles is equal to area of the colored part, isn't it? That is 252 square meters. Okay, question number 5 of 2. So we are asked to calculate the area of this colored part. Okay, so we can see a long rectangle here in the middle. To see that, we join this. Okay, now this is a long rectangle, long and thin. Okay, this rectangle, length of this rectangle is 120 centimeter. Okay, this is 120 centimeter, 120 centimeter, and breadth of this rectangle is, breadth is 3 centimeter, isn't it? Breadth is 3 centimeter, 3 centimeter, and this is 3 centimeter, 120. Okay, so we can find this area by multiplying the adjacent sides, 3 into 120. Now we have two rectangles here as well. Okay, so total length of this rectangle was actually 90 centimeter, isn't it? 90, because this 90 is this 90, so the length is 90. We can see the small rectangle here, isn't it? But we have to subtract 3 centimeter from the middle. Okay, because this 3 centimeter has already been calculated while finding the area of this long rectangle, so we have to subtract this part. Total length was 90 centimeter, we subtract 3 centimeter, this is 3 centimeter, isn't it? 90 minus 3, so length of this rectangle is 90 minus 3, that is 87, isn't it? 87, and breadth is 3 centimeter, so this is 3. Similar type of rectangle is here as well, so we can find the area of this rectangle by multiplying the adjacent sides, 3 into 87, isn't it? Breadth into length. Okay, so the area of the colored part equal to, first we write the area of this long rectangle. Okay, length into breadth, breadth into length. Breadth is 3 and length is 120. We can multiply length into breadth or breadth into length, that will give us equal value. Okay, so length into breadth or breadth into length will give us equal value, means 3 into 120 or 120 into 3 will give us same number. This is the area of this small but long rectangle, plus now area of this rectangle is 3 into 87, isn't it? Length is 87, total was 90, but we subtracted 3 from the middle, so 90 minus 3 is 87, 87 into 3, 87 into 3. This rectangle, we have similar type of rectangle here as well, so we multiply with 2 in this case. 3 0s are 0, 3 2s are 6, 3 1s are 3 plus 2 3s are 6. 6 into 7 42, 2 4 in hand, 6 8s are 48. 48 plus 4 is 52. So 2 plus 0 is 2, 2 plus 6 is 8, 5 plus 3 is 8. 882 square centimeter. Okay, unit is centimeter here. So this is the area of the collar part.